this is Marco from the Cinelli Brothers here today, and we got a very special guest in the Mad Hatter studio, Mr. Sam French. Comment ça va?
Ah, oui, ça va? Bien?
Sam and I met 4 years ago, I think.
We met at a guitar company called Your Guitar Academy. Shout out to them. And we were both teaching at the time, and we met at like a sort of open day kind of thing for new teachers and stuff. My biggest guitar hero has always been Steve Vai, so which is obviously like quite out there. I love John Mayer and Joe Bonamassa, Robin Ford, people like that. So yeah, I guess that's kind of what I'm more known for now, is sort of that bluesy rock kind of thing. But yeah, one day it will be B.B. King, the next day it'll be Slayer. So
the question is, what is, for a rock player, getting to the essence of the blues like? You see what I mean?
Yeah, it's interesting because you're sort of working backwards. Because when you think of like rock music, obviously everything's at 10, but the root of rock music, and in my opinion all modern music, is the blues, right? It's very easy to just play all these fast runs and the big wah pedal and the screams, but to listen to the blues and actually dial it back and really find the root of everything you're doing, I think that's...
Well, tell us about your guitar.
Oh, the guitar, okay. So this is a Gibson Custom Shop 1958 reissue standard. I got this recently from Coda Music, Stevenage, go check them out. And yeah, this guitar is great. I've been on the hunt for the Les Paul for a while, and I picked this one up one day and it just has the thing. And that to me is Jimmy Page. Do you know what I mean? That sort of in between. It's almost like a quack to it. Do you know what I mean? I love that.
It keeps you occupied for another couple of months before you change guitar, right?
I might have already bought another one since, but we're going to talk about that. Yeah.
Can we have a look at your gear here? I'm beating your mind. It's a really interesting pedal board you've got.
It's still work in progress, but going from right to left, we got the Jam Pedals Wahcko, or Wahcko, however you pronounce it, which is, for my money, the best wah pedal you can buy. And the paint job's cool. It looks cool, so then that means it sounds better because it looks cool. Alright, I'm gonna give you a bit of wah. Yeah. Let me get the clip on. So the thing that's great about this is you got the 6 different options with the EQ, but I like it like this. Yeah. That's it. And then I think Matteo Sasato recently used this on tour with Bruno Mars, so if that's not an endorsement, I don't know what is. If I can turn it off, that's the bane of my life with the wah pedal, is turning them off. And then next to it, this is the latest edition, I only got this yesterday. This is an Analog Man modded Micropog. Everyone's seen the Micropog. Yeah.
Finally, I can get to hear one.
Yeah, man, they're so good. I tell you what, I've been listening to a band called Rival Sons, like religiously lately, and
Great band.
Amazing band. Scott Holiday, the guitar player. There's always like killer riffs, and it's like fuzz and octave. And for some projects, I've been looking for like my sound recently, and octave pedals and fuzz seems to be the vibe. So I've got a Boss OC5 at home, but I thought I'd try this. And it's just... That's just with the clean signal from the amp.
It's a great octave sound indeed.
It's great. And if I turn the octave up and turn the octave down, the sub-octave down, you get almost like a steel pan thing. So if I had a bit of fuzz to it, this is the Dan Drive BonkMachine. It's like their take on a ZonkMachine, and Dan's amazing. They're made in Germany. This is the Joey Landreth signature, who's one of the best guitar players around. But you combine the fuzz with the octave, and you get a bit of this.
want to play music only in the sole intent of spending all my money in pedals.
On pedals, literally, that's all I do. Shout out to Code Music again for always giving me deals and stuff, because I'd be lost without them. Next, you got the Greer Lightspeed, which loads and loads of people use, just like a killer light overdrive. This one. Next to it, we got the Vermurum Janray, slightly controversial pedal. Again, these are quite a lot of money.
For the color.
Well, they're very...
I love the color though.
The colour is amazing, sort of copy. They do feel really high-end and premium, and it doesn't feel like it's going to break. Do you know what I mean? It feels like other pedals might be half the price, but you need to buy a new one every 2 years, whereas these are just, it'll just go on. And these are great. I think Josh Smith has a signature fuzz with them at the moment. And yeah, this is just...
Let me hear it.
More, yeah, this is a little bit more gainy.
Definitely fat.
Yeah, but then if you combine that with a Lightspeed, that's your... And then last but not least, we've got the El Capistan. Again, this board is very much in progress. This is my sort of new travel board. So I'm just trying to think of what can I use in most circumstances.
I want to see this in action. Obviously, make your own sound. Do you know that I produce with my brother some backing tracks, you know? I just recently... I'm working on a sort of rock blues volume. He doesn't have a clue what's gonna play, the key and everything. I can tell you it's pretty much 12 bars, everything.
That's fun. I've heard like a brief snippet and what you made, so it's cool.
All right, here we go.
So Marco and I were just talking about life as a musician. Something that we thought would be really interesting to talk about is actually like how to make a living playing guitar. Because I don't know about you, but I get so many people asking me like, you just play guitar? Like, how do you survive? When I first wanted to make music a career or a business, there wasn't really anything online. I mean, did you find anything that helped you make being in a band successful?
Definitely not when I was young. Nothing. I needed to go back to the vinyls and actually break the vinyls in a way that they can loop on the phrase that I wanted to study. Give a piece of advice to our listeners.
Talk to everyone. Don't be scared to talk to everyone, because it's so much. I mean, there's a famous saying of it's who you know, and it's always like, well, how do you get contacts, or how do you meet people? But you just got to talk to people, because you don't know that the next day, you know, Joe Satriani might pick up one of their guitars, and before you know it, you've been working with that company or something. You don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sam French, and was a hell of an interview.